Are y'all ready? Y'all get ready. Get those thumbs ready. Get those fingers ready. We're about to get started, y'all. So this is game three. We did two games before, and you guys did pretty good. So let's see. Do you know your knowledge? Are you a tarot expert? Do you know the symbolism? Do you know the major arcana, the minor arcana? We're going to see in just 2 minutes. Get those thumbs ready. Get those fingers ready. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you guys for coming to the live. Go ahead and hit the like button while you come on in because we're about to have a lot of fun. Following this live, we're going to be doing an all signs read with the girls, so you don't want to miss out on that. But get ready, y'all, because it's live. To participate in this live trivia game, you just type in your answer. So if you think it's one, you pick one. If you think it's two, you pick two. If you think it's three, you pick three. If you think it's four, you pick four. And it's going to record all of your answers. So get ready, y'all. We're about to start in just a minute. I'm excited. Are y'all digging my corny dance moves? Oh man. Okay, 9 seconds to go. Get those thumbs ready. Get those thumbs ready. We're about to start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. So the Fool card typically means what? What does the Fool card mean? Do y'all know this? Do y'all know this? The Fool card? Let's see what you guys know. All right, just type your answers in. If you think it's one, type one. If you think it's two, type two. If you think it's three, type three. If it's four, you type four. All right. Nana says four. Hero says one. DP says four. Christelle says four. What up, Christelle? Soul Tribe. What up, girl? Delaney says three. Okay, okay. All right, all right. You feel like you're on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire without the millions? Without the millions. I can't guarantee you even a dollar. It's all fun. Okay, let's see if you are a tarot spiritual expert. All right, let's see. Drum roll is it should have been new beginnings. Let's see if you guys got it. New beginnings should have been the answer. Let's see how many y'all got it. Most of y'all got it. All right. So the Fool card is the first card in the major arcana. And its role is to signify the very first step of the Fool's Journey. So it is the very first new beginning, new adventure of the Fool, the major arcana. Oh, okay. Number 2. Which tarot card represents emotional balance and harmony? Emotional balance and harmony. If you think it's 1, pick 1. If you think it's 2, pick 2. If you think it's 3, pick 3. And if you think it's 4, pick 4. All right, let's see what you guys got. Locapucci picks 2. Chica says 2. Delaney's is smiling because she's like, "I don't know." T Rose says 3. Nana says 3. All right. Emotional balance and harmony. Which one is it? All right, I getting a lot of 2s and 3s. Okay, let's see. I see you guys are rooting for each other. Okay, the correct answer was the Star card. So if you picked 2, that would be correct. All right, the answers are coming up now. Congratulations for those who picked the Star card, AKA Aqua Game. Balance and harmony, right? World peace. Okay, and also the Star card is healing, okay? It's about hope, it's about healing, all of those good things. Okay, what about the Magician? Ooh, what is the primary symbolism of the Magician card? Let's see if you guys know this one. Hero says, "We can still catch up, y'all. We can still catch up." All right, Christelle says 3. Okay, love and connection, okay. All right, Local Coochie says 2, DP says 4. Okay, getting a lot of 2s and 4s. We fighting. Who's gonna get the Magician card? What does that mean? Think about a magician. What do they do? Right. It's gonna be tricky. Let's see what you guys get. Okay, Cole says 4. Goddess Channel says 4 as well. All right. So if you pick 2, 2 was the correct answer. Let's see how many guys got it correct. Okay. 2, yay for the 2s, yay. All right, if you're just now coming in, all you gotta do is go ahead and jump right on in. Just jump right on in, type your answers. Let's see if you know. DW says, "First reader I've seen do this. I love the idea." Thank you so much, DW. I'm an Aquarius, so my innovative mind. I'm always thinking outside the box. I'm a rebel. We're not doing what everybody else doing on this channel. So I'm glad you enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for coming to the live. Y'all hit the like button, show your girls some love. I usually am not on camera because I'm kind of camera shy. I'm kind of camera shy, but you guys get to see me. Hey. All right. Which tarot card represents a choice between 2 paths? Okay. You can either choose path A or choose path B. Which one is that? All right. This is tricky. This is tricky. This is tricky. I'm getting a lot of 2s, a lot of 4s. I'm getting a lot of 2s and 4s. Okay, let's see if you guys get it. You're choosing a path. You're choosing a path. Okay. It would be the Lovers. How many of y'all picked the Lovers card? Okay, a lot of people don't know that. The Lovers is about choosing a path, okay? The Lovers card can talk a little bit about soulmates. So a lot of times if you pull the Lovers card, it can be a soulmate connection, but sometimes that soulmate connection goes south, right? The runner and the chaser. So sometimes your soulmate kinda runs away and you chasing them, so they're going down a karmic path and they become a karmic soulmate. So it's a path. Ah. All right, the Lover's card is also Gemini. All right, Gemini, Gemini. All right, what does the High Priestess card symbolize in tarot? What does the High Priestess symbolize in tarot? Let's see if you guys get it. Are y'all having a good time? If you're having a good time, go ahead and hit the like button. Show your girl some love. This is a new idea we're doing on this channel. It's educational. As you guys know, by trade, I am an educator. I love and I love to make learning fun. So here we are. Also, don't forget to check out my tarot reading course on my website, nikadivinespiritualguidance.com, if you want to dive deeper into your knowledge of learning how to do tarot. Okay, just drop it into the chat. You can also find the information down in the description box below. If you are definitely interested in learning more about tarot. All right, here we go. High Priestess is knowledge and wisdom, okay? How many of y'all got 4? Everybody, very good. Lucky guess for some of you, right? A lot of you guys knew that. High Priestess is very wise, very knowledgeable, um, and, a lot of spiritual lessons. A lot of times these are people that, can definitely teach you a lot of things, or you learn a lot of things from the High Priestess, okay? All right, which of the following represents a time of sudden change? Ba-boom! Ba-boom! What is that? The Tower, the Hierophant, the Empress, or the Chariot. All right, I just gave you a hint. Ba-boom! Ba-boom! Crackle and pop. The dreaded. I think everybody got this one. You writing these down, DP? You writing it down. Yeah, it's a lot to learn. A lot of people don't realize that it's really a lot of information to learn. And then also with tarot, for those that are interested in learning more about tarot, is not just knowing the cards, okay? Tarot readers, we dive deeper. We not only know the symbolism and the meaning of the cards, the upright and the reverse, but we also use our spiritual gifts to be able to give insight and clarity of what the message is, what is the, message that's coming through. Because each card, of course, has its meaning, right? But depending on how it's coming through in the reading and what we're asking spirit, that's gonna tell us what we need to know. And all of you guys got it right. Yay! Even though that guess, you got it right. The tower moment. Dun, dun, dun. Sometimes the tower moment is not that scary. Sometimes the tower needs to fall, right? Alright. Hey, Empress Royal. Hello, hello. Down. Yep, crashing on down. Alright, next question. The Emperor card. The Emperor is associated with what? DW said, "Look, I went through too many tower moments to not remember what it is." Yes, absolutely, DP. Sometimes those towers are actually a good thing. Yes, indeed. Hey, Destiny. Hey, girl. Good to see you. Hey. It's been a while. I know, right? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome. You see, we're changing it up around here. We're making it a little fun, and I'm on camera. Can you believe it? I'm hiding. I'm hiding. Y'all can't see me. It's all an illusion. So, I'm just joking, y'all. Y'all love to see me, but I don't like to be on camera, but I'm here. I'm here. Y'all be wanting to see me. Here I am. Okay. So the emperor is going to be I didn't even look at the choices. Okay, yeah, structure, authority. So it's like, a lot of times the emperor, is the highest put card in the tarot deck. So it's usually going to be, the leader, right? An authority figure. If we're talking about an individual, sometimes tarot readers may, associate this person in a leadership role, a manager, a father, somebody that is, in some type of leadership type of deal. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. What does the Wheel of Fortune card represent? Okay, Wheel of Fortune, y'all. Wheel of Fortune. Think about it. Wheel of Fortune. It gotta be something what? Associated with what? Wheel of Fortune. All right, I'm seeing a lot of fours, fours, fours. All right. Locapucci says 4, DW says 4, DP says 4, Delay everybody says 4. Uh-oh. Empress Royal says 3. Oh, interesting. Okay. Destiny says 4. Nona says 4. All right, we got 12 more seconds left if you're still trying to figure it all out in your brain. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cut it. The answer is the Wheel of Fortune is 4, okay? It's about cycles and changes, okay? Sometimes these cycles and changes can lead to good luck, good fortune, or good outcome. If it's in the upright, it's usually something positive that's to come, right? It's if in the negative, a lot of times as a reader, we associate that with karma or a bad cycle or repeating a cycle, okay? So whoop, whoop to all those that pick 4. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right, here we go. The Lover is primarily associated with what is the Lovers? And y'all may know this because it's the Lovers. It's the Lovers. All right. Everybody saying 2, 2, 2, 2. Let's see. Y'all might be right. Y'all may be wrong. Y'all may be wrong. Y'all may be wrong. I'm just joking. All right. 2 is correct. All right. The Lovers. If you notice on the Lovers card, which is a major arcana to symbolize Gemini. All right. You have 2 people, right? And they are a soulmate couple, but you notice they're chained, right? So it's kind of almost like they are destined to come together, all right? But there also is that duality piece, like Gemini. You know, Gemini sometimes you got the good twin, you got the evil twin, and in those two people in the card, you may have the runner and the chaser, right? All right, yay! Everybody picked 2, yay! All right, big shout out to the Geminis in the room, Nana representing. Oh, there's no need to be added. All you gotta do is just type your answer. There's no need to add to the list. You just type your answer in the live chat. It'll automatically add you to the game. All right? So, your question, what does the Chariot card represent? Chariots. Let's see if y'all know this one. Don't forget, guys, that I do offer a tarot reading course for those that are just now jumping to the live. And as you guys know, I am a professional tarot reader. So if you would like for me to book to get you a personal reading, you can visit my website as well. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, your girl will be doing mini reads. So if you want to be added to that list of that mini read on the live, all you got to do is click on this link that I'm about to drop into the chat. Just keep in mind that these mini reads do sell out fast, and it's an ever-growing list, but if you wanna be added to that list, click on that, check out my website, Meet the Divine Spiritual Guidance for more information. Alright, so the answer to this, the Chariot. The Chariot card represents what do y'all think? The answer should have been 3. Control and determination, okay? The chariot is actually driven by the emperor, okay? We saw that earlier, the emperor is about an authority, a leader, right? Someone that demands respect, but they go for what they want. And driving the chariot is also representing Cancer energy, Cancerian energy. So there you have it, okay? They're determined to get to their destination. Some tarot readers may associate the chariot with a vehicle or transportation or trying to get somewhere, okay? Let's get it. Which tarot card indicates a need for introspection and solitude? Mhm. The magician, the hermit, the high priestess, or the fool. All right? Leave me alone, don't bother me. Which one is that? I'm doing me, boo, and I'm going within and doing some heavy soul searching. So in my readings, you may hear me a lot saying, "Oh, you or this person may be doing a lot of soul searching or introspection or, really going within." So what would that be? What would that be? A lot of you guys, okay, I'm saying 3, 3, 3, a lot of threes, and that would be correct. That would be the Hermit card, the Hermit card. Alright, so the Hermit card is associated with Virgo energy. Do we have any Virgos out there? Alright, Virgos, y'all know you be in hermit mode, okay? You be in hermit mode, don't wanna be bothered with nobody, wanna be in your own zone, and that's what we're talking about, just being in solitude and doing some introspection, okay? And your girl Mika, right, definitely in hermit mode these days, okay? I'm trying to get out, y'all, but it's just a phase, so pray for me. Here we go. Alright. The Star card signify, is significant in terms of spirituality by what? The Star card. And I'll give you a hint, it is associated with the zodiac sign Aquarius. Any Aqua gang out there? For those that don't know, your girl's an Aquarius. Any Aquas out there? Aqua. Alright. Okay, we got 2, 2, 2, 2, 2s, okay? A lot of 2s, okay. EP, already know, Aqua gang, represent, known as the Aqua Moon, awesome. Alright, Aquas get a bad rep, y'all, and this is like, do y'all not understand Aqua energy? We are actually really fun and chill. We're really cool, laid back, we people, we just don't care, we just gonna do us, boo. The true rebel, we not trying to fit in nobody's box, we are the box. Alright, let's see. Did y'all get, inner peace and hope? That is the star card. So the star card is about basically like a healing energy, right? And bringing peace and hope. Sometimes when tarot readers pull the star card, they may associate with this as someone who is a celebrity or someone very important, things like that. Alright, here we go. The dreaded death card. Or is it a dreaded death card? What does that symbolize? The death card. A lot of people may get this one wrong. A lot of people may get this one wrong. Thank you guys so much for coming to the live. Be sure you guys also like the video. Be sure to show your girls some love. Thank you guys so much for coming. If you're just now jumping on in, all you gotta do is jump right into the game, type your answers into the chat, and you're already added to the game. All right. Yeah, we got a lot of 4s. 4, 4, 4. Okay. Somebody said, "Mika, why don't you do reversals? I'm trying to start easy, and then we're gonna get real complex with it." So for my people that's new to tarot work, because I think most of my viewers are not tarot experts, all of my tarot readers out there, just be patient with me now. But you guys should have picked 4, okay? Death card is about endings, yes, but it's also about transformation. So this is one of those other cards that get a bad rep because they think like death is like the end or a literal death, but sometimes it's about transformation. It's making the old version of self or the situation die and coming out to a new. Okay, all right. I think all y'all got that. Yes, 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 yes. The moon. Thank you so much, Lord Groovy. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. Okay, the moon card, y'all. Let's see if y'all get this one. See. Okay, we got threes, a lot of threes. Okay. The moon, the moon. And before I started learning tarot, the more I start understanding the symbolism behind the cards or the meanings of the cards, it was actually very amazing, like, hearing certain songs and artists, how they would actually use tarot, like the actual names of cards or the symbolism behind the cards in their music. So, if you guys have ever heard that song, I sit by myself talking to the moon. I'm sorry I hurt y'all's ears, but if you picked 3 deception and illusions, that would be correct, okay? The moon is a very mysterious thing, right? But it can also be illusions, right? These are people that can sell a dream or, it's associated with Pisces, okay? As y'all know, Pisces has a bad rep of always dreaming or sleeping, right? But yeah, deception, it can also be illusions. I don't get a lot of deception with the moon card. It just depends on how it comes out in the energy of what I'm reading. So that's that. Okay, this is a popular one, the Empress. You guys may know this one, the Empress. Y'all know that? The Empress. So this is the highest feminine court card in the tarot deck, okay? So if I say, "You're an Empress," okay, you better work, bitch. You better work, bitch. Go to work. So what is that? You better work, bitch. What is that? It ain't no poverty, you ain't in no struggle, nobody better pick number 1. What are you? You better work it. Drop a Maserati. How's that song go, y'all? You better work it. Go to work. Oh, I got no sense. Okay, 4 is correct. That is correct, okay? So the Empress is independent, strong, standing strong in her divine feminine energy. You usually see the Empress card, carrying a child. So a lot of times when theorists pull this, they'll associate the Empress with the mother, okay? And the creative side is the birth of a new idea, birth of a child, birth of something new. And they're very abundant and stable. A lot of times the Empress just sits there and it's like, I'm not choosing nobody. I'm waiting for my emperor to show up because I'm good over here. So that's the energy we trying to get to, ladies. You feel me? Hierophant. I got for the Hierophant. Hierophant. 111. Amy says 1. D. Scott says 1. Locapucci says 1. Delaney says 1. Tam says 1. Okay, everybody saying 1. Are y'all right? See. You guys are right. 1 is correct. I gotta keep the anticipation. I gotta keep the anticipation going. So that one person is watching like, uh, I don't know if that's right. Terrified, okay? It's a spiritual card. So it could be associated with spiritual belief, tradition. It could be also associated with morals, right? Your beliefs. Um, and when you have the Hierophant in reverse, it can be somebody that can be a bit rebellious and go against the traditional way of things, okay? So if it's a relationship and you got someone that's in the Hierophant in reverse, they may not necessarily agree with living your life the way that you live, right? And it can also symbolize marriage too as well, for some people. Okay, which tarot card suggests that someone is about to embark on a long journey? Going on a journey, y'all. I'm about to embark on a long journey. Okay, this is a tricky one. I'm gonna be shocked if you guys get this one because even myself, I would have to kind of think a little bit like, could be this one, but it could be that one. So which one will it be? Let's see if you guys figure it out. I'm like you, Tam. I'm like, all right, the Chariot. We got ones, we got okay. So the answer to go on a long journey, that would be 4, the Chariot, okay? Chariot is about travel. Some people may associate the World card with travel, but, typically the World card means at a distance. It doesn't necessarily mean, "Oh, I'm sorry, it's Fool card." I'm sorry. Look, this is when the smart person in the live says, "Nika, you got that wrong." But the chariot card is travel, but to start a new journey is the fool card because it's talking about the fool's journey. Okay. The key word is the journey. So in the major arcana, when you take my tarot reading course, you'll learn that everything starts with the fool's journey in the major arcana, and then all the major arcana is going along with the journey of the fool card. Sorry, y'all. Brain fart. It is a new journey. That's correct. That's the fool. All right, the strength card associated with mighty, mighty Leo. Mighty, mighty Leo. All right. What does that represent? The strength card. Okay. That's a good point, Coco. Coco says, I always thought the fool was jumping in the future or taking the risk. That is true. That is true. And one thing I will say about you guys, when you're learning tarot, the cards have multiple meanings, okay? Not just one meaning, but the overall meaning is kind of where it's like one of the meanings, okay? But these cards have multiple meanings. That's the thing. It's a lot to learn. All right, strength is about power of the mind over the body. So if you notice in the strength card, a lot of times you'll have the person opening the lion's mouth, right? Strength, or you'll have the lion and the lamb. So, it's about, willpower, conquering your fears in a sense. All right. 10 of swords is a card representing what? 10 of swords. Okay. Tam says one. T Rose says one. Okay. We got a lot of one. We got a two. We got a couple of twos. Okay. All right. All right, if you guys remember what the 10 of swords look like, it's a man laying flat on the ground, and he got 10 swords in his back. 10 swords in your back. What is that? 10 swords in your back, and you laying flat on the ground, dead. All right. All right. You guys should have picked 1. Okay. It's about betrayal, um, uh, ruin, defeat. Somebody it's like the old saying goes, somebody backstabbed you. And in the card, you'll see the person laid out, and the 10 swords are in their back. It's like the lowest of the low, like you're down bad. You're down bad, and it's like multiple jabs to your back. It's a very painful, um, energy, very painful. In the reverse, it can be about healing. No, no, in the reverse, it can be about healing from the betrayal. That's correct. Again, we're talking about uprights today, and reversals are a little bit different, but yeah. All right, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, we get excited when we see this one. Do y'all know what that one is? And for those that don't know, we talked a little bit about elements, water, fire, earth, and air. So if we're talking about a cup, it holds water. So if we're talking about water, we may be talking about I wanna say because 'cause I'm gonna get the answer, let's see. A lot of 2s, some 4s. All right, if we're talking about Ace of Cups, we're talking about emotional new beginning and fulfillment. A lot of times it's a new love offer. It can signify a new, something that you would love to receive, and anything associated with water is emotions. Remember, anything with swords is mental or thoughts. Anything with fire is passion, and anything with earth is pentacles or money or earthly things, okay? The King of Pentacles represents the King of Pentacles. Locapucci says 2, Tam says 2, Nona says 2, T Rose says 2, Delaney says 2, okay. Christelle says 2. Okay, okay. Some people are still thinking about it. Okay, okay. Got 9 seconds left. 9 seconds left. Amy says 2. King of Pentacles. If you pick 2, that would be correct. Typically, your, King of Pentacles is going to be your generous business person. This is also someone we associate that's putting a lot of emphasis on their career, their money, but they can also be very generous, okay? So, somebody that got money, basically, okay, or chasing the money, or they have, a leadership role. So someone was asking, "Well, I thought this card meant that." Again, one card has multiple meanings, so it's a lot to learn, which is why y'all need to go ahead and take advantage of my tarot reading course to learn this stuff. Check out my website so you can see all the stuff that's associated with that if you're interested in learning more about tarot. 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. Typically, you see a man and he has a pentacle in one hand and another one, and he's going like this. Trying to balance them both. What does that mean? I think I gave the answer. Oops. I think I gave the answer, y'all. Okay. So if you picked 4, that would be correct. It's about balance, okay? We can also, as tarot readers, associate with this with somebody that has a lot of responsibilities or they're juggling multiple things, or it can be also associated with someone doing to multiple things. Because pentacles is associated sometimes with money or material things that a person is trying to deal with, okay? So, again, it just depends. Alright. So, the Hangman card suggests what? Now, Coco, if you wanna look at the actual cards, you gotta go ahead and purchase my tarot reading course where we break it down. You get a cheat sheet, you get an actual guide and a workbook, and you get videos and step-by-step guides of how to learn, and you get a support group and all that jazz. All of that stuff is in my course, so check it out. Alright, the Hangman card. Hangman card. I'm gonna get this one. I'm gonna get this one. I got 2s and 3s, 2s and 3s. I got a 4. 2s, 3s, and 4s. Okay, T Rose said 3, and she said, "Wait, no, it's 2." Okay, this one's throwing everybody for a loop. This is one of those questions. Alright, so if you pick 3, that would be correct, okay? The Hangman is getting, some clarity and insight. They're trying to make a decision, but they're thinking deeply about something, and they're seeing it from a different perspective. Sacrifice. Okay, it's supposed to be 3. I'm sorry, y'all. I picked the wrong one as the right answer when I made this test, okay? But it can be through change, through sacrifice. I mean, I don't know. But really it's about getting enlightenment and trying to see something from another perspective. When the hangman is in reverse, it's like someone's, like, refusing to choose or see things from another perspective, like they're stuck in their ways, they're stuck in their thoughts. Alright, sorry, y'all. Okay, the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands. Y'all get this one? Okay. I'm seeing 2s. D. Scott picked 32. You gotta pick one answer, D. Scott. Y'all, D. Scott trying to cheat. D. Scott picking 32. Ah, okay, let's see. Fingers. Alright. Queen of Wands is 2. You guys should have picked 2 for the Queen of Wands. That is a very attractive queen, okay? This is one that has a lot of passion and determination. She tends to go for what she wants. She's desired by many. She's very confident. I'm getting very sexual, but also very creative. If she's in the reverse, she may be known as the one that get around town. Just like the King of Wands is very attractive and, all that jazz. King of Wands in reverse be getting around town, what I'm saying? But both of them, if you pull them, sometimes can be associated with, um, people that are just desired by many. So, like, people that are just very attractive, alright? 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords. So this is the card, y'all know the card where somebody's, like, laying in the bed and they're, like, sitting up, they're like this, they're crying and there's all these swords going on above their head. What is that? 9 of Swords. Y'all got it. Okay, everybody's picking 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay. But think about it, the person's sitting up, and they're, like, having just a it looks like they're having an attack or something at night. Ah! If you pick 4, that would be correct, okay? 9 of Swords is kind of like, someone that's having a lot of anxiety, nightmares. You know it's nightmares because they're in a bed, right? They're waking up. Sometimes tarot readers may say this person is they can't get you out of their head because, they're having nightmares about you, the sleepless nights. You may hear tarot readers say that. Usually they're pulling the 9 of Swords, okay? Alright. We were on a roll, y'all. All right. Are y'all having fun? Are y'all having fun? The game's almost over. We only got 4 more left. Are y'all having fun? If you're having fun, hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. The first tarot reader on this platform to bring the fun into spirituality. Let me know if you guys like it. To keep it going. If not, we're gonna shut this thing down. It's gonna be the last live. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Okay. All right. What does the Ace of Wands symbolize in tarot? The Ace of Wands. The Ace look, tarot readers, look. The Ace of Wands. Yeah, buddy. The Ace of Wands. Oh, second wand, oh, second pole. What y'all got? Okay, we got a lot of 2s, got a 4 here and there. Okay. Actually, the Ace of Wands is representing new opportunity and creativity, but it can also represent a passion and new beginning. And if it's a love reading and someone's coming with the Ace of Wands, it means they very turned on. Sometimes we might say they kind of turn on and they got a lot of passion and they want to lay you down. You know what I'm saying? I want to lay it down. Ah, but it doesn't have to mean that. But that's just one of the associations with it. 10 of Cups. What does 10 of Cups represent? 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Okay, we have 3, 3, 3, a lot of threes. Okay, a lot of threes, a lot of threes. 10 of cups, 10 of cups. Okay, a lot of threes, a lot of threes. Okay. Oh, Nee, you say you joined late, but this is so cool though. Yeah, I'm so glad you're here. Okay, you guys are correct. It is 3. I was trying to throw you off. The 10 of Cups is about happiness, emotional fulfillment. Usually it's that happily ever after card. It's the one we strive for, right? The one that sees you as their everything. Your soul fulfilled is the everything card, right? The house, the family, everything. Also, 10 of Pentacles is representing family, legacy, so, those kind of go hand in hand with the goal of a lot of people that want a serious relationship. Okay. Which tarot card is linked to personal transformation and enlightenment? Personal transformation and enlightenment. Okay, we got 1, 1, 1. We got 2. We got a 3, 1. Okay. 2, threes, twos. Okay. All right. So that would be the world card, okay? That would be the world card. Now, the world card is the last card. Hermit card. Oh, personal enlightenment. I'm sorry, y'all. Personal transformation. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm trying to do multiple things at one time. Okay, the world card is the last card of the major arcana. It can end a cycle and it can start a new cycle. Then you start the fool's journey all over again. With the Hermit card, you're kinda getting introspection and you're kind of, like, thinking about some things personally that you can work on. Anytime on the channel, I say you really wanna work on yourself, sometimes it's best to be in isolation. That's why I say sometimes you need to spend some time to yourself to really just kind of unpack some things in your relationships or things you've experienced, and really just improve yourself and unpack things before you get into that new relationship when you get back out there. So that hermit time is not always a bad thing, but it's something you don't want to stay in too long because we're social creatures. You want to get out there. All right, 29 is the devil card. Devil card is a dreaded devil card. What did Penny say? Penny said my ex was the devil card. All right, I think you guys may get this one. All right, y'all know what it is. Okay, it's for addictions, materialistic. It can also be bondage. So, like, this can be like somebody that can have a strong soul tie on you that is kind of bringing you down. And we had a big old TED talk on the channel about being careful with the company you keep because if you're with low vibrational energies, you can tend to be bonded to that energy and it can bring you down too, even if you're high vibrational. So you got to make sure you stay away from those low vibing energies. That's super important. Okay. Yeah, they will keep you caged. They will keep you caged, and it can also, yes, represent a toxic relationship. That's that bond I'm talking about. If you're in that bond, soul tie contract with that toxic person, it can definitely signify a toxic relationship, depending on how it comes out in the reading. Yeah. All right, the world card. We just kinda talked about that. So y'all may get this one. I just talked about that one. All right. And that will be the last question. Don't forget, you guys, after you put in your answer, to go ahead and hit the like button. Hit the like button. If you enjoy this, let me know. Go ahead and hit the like button. Let your girl know you guys are having a good time. You're enjoying this live. It would mean the world to me. This is a program that I'm using, that I do put money out there for us to enjoy this game. So just make sure that you guys are letting me know if you like it. If not, then I won't pay for it and we won't do it. But I just thought it was something fun to do. That's just gonna change the pace and just, also be kind of fun for those that are learning. Okay. So yeah. All right. Y'all got it. So you guys are fast learners, I see. Yay. Okay. So the winner is, let's see, drum roll. Do, 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 do. The results coming at you. Dun, dun, dun. The winner is Patika. Yay! Lamaguchi is second place and Clown is in third place. Wow. Okay. You got 25 right out of 30. And then you guys can see your results. Thank you guys so much for playing along. Did y'all have fun? Okay, even if you didn't get them all right, that's okay. We were just having fun here. Thank you guys so much for coming. I'm about to go in just a few minutes, but before I go, again, hit the like button, show your girls some love. Thank you all who came to the I see you guys out there. We got DP, Delaney, Coco, T-Rose, Marty, this amazing live, Tam, Christelle. Thank you guys so much for coming. I will be back in about 10 minutes at 8 o'clock to do your all signs reading. So follow me to the all signs reading as we see what's coming up for you in love in the next 10 days. So we're going to switch gears. I got to get my stuff set up in my room at my altar, and we're going to get it. So I'll see you guys in a few. Don't miss it. I'll see y'all in a little bit. All right. I'm glad you guys have fun. Awesome. I'm talking. Y'all can't even hear me. But there we go. Thank you guys so much. I'm about to go now. Let me go ahead and log out. I'll see y'all in a little bit.